Just changing my my audio settings for my headset real quick. That's all I was doing. Cause, you know, I like to play with the chat only in my headset, not the TV volume in my ear as well. Makes it easier to hear people. It's nice. Alright, so Moon Solo, here we go.
Foolish Americans will never gain my secret.
Hopefully my dogs will leave me alone this game. Got them all. Cool. Alright, so I'm only gonna try and get a couple more. Hopefully I don't go down within that time, you know? I like to come down here and use all my bullets and use all of my grenades. So... Cool. I think I'm gonna be able to upgrade my, or pack-a-punch my pistol. Yeah. Now I just gotta avoid this dog. Oh wow! I forgot I had danger closest. The explosive damage thingy.
Cannot have it. It is mine. Oh, the glorious blood!
Now I'm gonna be able to stay down here way longer than I originally thought I was going to be. Awesome. If I didn't have this danger closest, though, I wouldn't be shooting them right there. I would just be shooting one bullet at a time, running around the entire map, getting all the zombies back together again, and, you know, and so on. So, normally I really do like speed reload, speed cola, you know, but it's actually not one of my 4 picks for this map, so I'm just not gonna get it. I definitely don't recommend stabbing zombies after a certain point, and I've definitely already hit that point, but I was still stabbing that zombie. He was, though, the last zombie, and there was no runners around him, so I was just gonna stab him and hopefully get 130 points out of him instead of only just 50. So that's why I did that. I did go a little crazy just there. Because I don't need to make as many points as possible. But, I mean, you know, depending on the situation. It's always different, you know. You just gotta be able to decide which moment is the one you want to use. Like right there, I got stuck on the perk machine. I probably would have just died if I didn't just, you know, blast him real quick. And I'm thinking after this, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna save 1 bullet, however. So I can... Oh, I guess I didn't take save a bullet. Well, I probably don't need to. I'm speaking in a whole lot of half sentences, and I'm apologizing for that right now. I'm not used to talking on streams. Especially by myself, you know. Like, I'm alone in this room, you know, I don't feel like there's anybody I need to talk to except for anyone that watches this video. Which is whoever's watching it. Alright, so now what I do is, since I've done that, I'm gonna go all the way and open up all the doors except for that one. I'm gonna go down tunnel 11. Ooh, more frag grenades. Thank you. And we actually have enough points to where I probably should get the Bowie knife before I turn the power on. Just keep an eye out for the, there's the hacker. The hacker. Oh, I missed. Alright, now that I have the Bowie knife, I'm gonna go and turn on the power. So, what I do after this is, I play differently from everyone else. I try to make as many points as possible. So what I do is I go and I grab the hacker. First thing, before anything's turned on, before all this happens, you know. So now that I've got the hacker, I'm gonna be able to make a lot more points than I would be able to without it.
I think that digging thingy is going to be out of this way.
So I should be alright with that one guy I just left there, unless there was a quicker one behind him who's catching up to me as we speak. Yay, I think I'll get it. Oh, it's going after Tunnel 6. You know, that's the one we want it to go after. But I'm actually trying to get a trophy, so I'm just gonna not let it get that one. I'm gonna try and prevent the excavator from hitting the space station at all on this game. Hey there, Mr. Cosmonaut.
Lungs feel flat. Pain in pancreas.
Hey, look, there's another 1,000 points for me to just do whatever with, too. So that's kind of good. That is pretty exciting, actually. Now I'm back up to 4,000 points. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. And it does look like that is the only zombie. I wasn't keeping track in the beginning of how many zombies I still had left, so... since I have danger closest, I think I'm gonna try and, get a hold of some explosive weapons. Because, you know, why not? That sounds like a go. I knew he was gonna be right there. It's a good stop on my part. So... I'm gonna try and get a hold of some explosive weapons, because I've got danger closest for another 2 rounds, which is gonna allow me to, you know, blow myself up and still be okay. But I might not be so lucky, so I mean, I'm just gonna give whatever the box gives me, or get whatever the box gives me, you know. Now what I've basically prepped the entire map, I'm gonna come into here and I'm gonna hack this last door. I couldn't hack that last one because I don't have a spacesuit, so this is gonna be the last door that I hack. I'm just gonna have to keep a mental note that Tunnel 6 is closed from the space station, so I'll only have zombies coming in from one direction, basically. But also, what that leaves me is this room with the MPL, or not the MPL on this But leaves me with the L car right here. This door's closed off. I just got these 2 windows to worry about. So that's basically the setup for how I play. I'm gonna go and try and get a hold of some explosive guns now. Usually, the more zombies you leave alive, the more chances of them tearing apart all of the barriers you got. So, what I like to do is I like to leave as many zombies in the beginning as possible. But it just didn't end up being that way this game. Which is fine. I'll manage, I think. So the 4 perks that I like to run are, well, of course, Quick Revive, you know, being it's a solo game. Juggernog, because, you know, you take more hits, you know, and Mule Kick for the 3rd gun. Because I'm gonna show you why. I'm just straight up using all my ammo on Earth, essentially. If I had gotten a max ammo while I was up here, then I would have had, you know, 50 more grenades that I could blow those zombies up with on Earth. But I didn't, so I'm just gonna have to deal with whatever the box ends up giving me. I don't know if I got enough time for this one. A perk that I like to run is Stamina. But right now I'm not going to be too worried about the perks until I've got Juggernog and 3 guns. I still haven't seen the mystery box. It might not even be out on that side of the space station. I hope it is. Doesn't look like it. It's probably in the biodome. Maybe I should go after that one first. I don't know. Oh, man. Kesher Wood Ops. I don't even know what that means. Does he look like the ape? The monkey inside the spacesuit kind of thing? Oh, hey. Maybe he's a big version of those monkeys that we fight on Ascension. That's interesting. I never thought about that until just now. Oh wow, that's crazy. Just moseying along. So I'm thinking the box is in the biodome. So I'm just gonna get this door instead. Hopefully I have time. I should have time. I had time on the other door, but I just walked away from it before it finished. I am still gonna have to open up that door later though, so I can run out, grab some mule kick, and then run back. Because I don't want to set down the hacker at all, if I can help it.
Oh my, what have they done here?
Okay, 3 guns is my goal. 3 guns, and I don't really like this perk, but it is really useful on the other map, Ascension, that I play on all the time. Oh. I got a Gorgon.
Oh, wonderful!
And ray gun Mark II. So that's pretty cool. I think I will be okay with these 2 guns. I'm just gonna go back here and hack the door real quick. And then I will head back towards Earth. Just gotta be careful for this, he sounds really close to me. I'm not sure where he is. Nope. Not close enough. Alright. Looks like I've got about 3 or 4 more box hits in me. I'm gonna try and get some explosive guns, and then I'm going. Oh, that sword flay is gonna be a lot better with a Bowie knife. I don't know if that's lighter. It is lighter. This is my last box hit, I guess. HVK. Alright. You know what? I don't want that. Alright, I am on my way to go to Earth. With no points at all. I think I'll be alright, but you know, I'm never 100% certain. Now, I'm just gonna sprint down here and hack this as quickly as possible. Then I'm just gonna back right out of it if I can. Nope. It was not quick enough. I couldn't just back right out. But I do have explosive resistance, so I'm just gonna blow these guys up. So the important part of this is the Pack-a-Punch. Yes, you want to make as much points as possible, but you also you have to be careful not to get caught up on anything and all this other nonsense. So now that I got Jug, I'm not nearly as worried anymore, so I'm just gonna run small circles right here until I got all the zombies grouped up, and then I will go Pack-a-Punch and look for a blast furnace for myself. The reason I run up here is so that I don't get any dogs. The dogs end up getting me trapped and I get caught on stuff all the time, and it's just not how I like to play. So that's why I'm running up here. No dogs spawn in at all if you're up here. It's actually pretty nice. I think they definitely upped the damage on this M14. Looks like it's got a whole bunch of stuff that the other one didn't have. Actually, it feels like it does a lot more damage too. Definitely. Look at that, I'm already up to 10,000 points. I've still got over 120 bullets left. Gotta save that extra bullet. I totally forgot that I had the Bowie knife. Oh, wow. So usually I start out when I get here that whole time. Oh, right. I remember why I forgot I had the Bowie knife. Because I stuck myself inside of the Pack-a-Punch machine.
You attacked the doctor?
So if I didn't get myself stuck in the Pack-a-Punch machine, I think I would have remembered that I had a Bowie knife. Because I was just blowing them up and it wasn't my main concern when I was doing it, you know.
No time to argue. I need ammo.
So now that I've used all of my ammo, I'm gonna go down there and Pack-a-Punch, one gun, And then I'm not going to use any of that ammo. I'm just going to go straight back to the Pack-a-Punch with it. So now hopefully it gave my gun blast furnace. It is turned. I don't want turned because it doesn't. It does work equally as good, but you don't get points for killing zombies with it, so you don't get points for the zombies killing other zombies with it. I mean, what I'm looking for is that blast furnace. Alright, now I got one. I'm gonna come up here, and I don't think I've got any explosive damage, so I'm just gonna start, make a blast furnace go off, and then regroup my zombies. I'm surprised it took as many bullets as it did though, just there. I've still got 2 gobblegum hits left for this round, so I'm going to see how many I can get. Like maybe I can get myself an alchemical antithesis. Now what I do is after I go back up to the moon, I'm going to get the rest of my perks. And I think I might be able to drop my hacker for a minute. Oh, I got all of them but one. 4 Bowie knife stabs to kill a zombie right now. For that one. 5 for that one. Ooh, that was scary. I couldn't hit him. Okay. Now I've got enough to pack-a-punch my other gun. Let's try and get this one and see if we can get some blast furnace on this.
Oh, hurry it up, you damn machine! They will all worship me!
Oh, that was a little close. Deadwire. I like Deadwire, but it is not, it's not going to be as useful as this blast furnace that we want. Now, since I don't have any explosive damage right now, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna get rid of my gobblegum that I've got with that explosive damage for 2 more rounds right now.
Your face defense! Now die! Gather round, children! Und die!
Now you can stay down here indefinitely as long as you've got one of your weapons pack-a-punched, you can kill enemies for however long you want to. It's got an insta-kill trigger thing on them, and it's great. I like it a lot. Problem is, you just gotta get that blast furnace trigger to go off, or the thunder wall, that one goes off too all the time. That's great. Usually I just shoot a couple of bullets and I wait about 30 seconds before I shoot again.
You attack the daughter?
And then regroup. For this gun, it seems to work like that. It's different for a lot of guns, but in this instance it's working. It's seeming to work out that way. That one only took 2 bullets. That's about 10,000 points for 2 bullets. Are you kidding me? Like 4 bullets?
There are too many of them! You all know that you all will die, right? Away with you all! Come to the doctor!
Okay, 2,500 points. Let's just say it's about 2,500 points for 2 bullets. If you do it like this.
Oh my! I could use some help here! Do not abandon the doctor!
Now you can actually set this up to, so this one is the HBK. I can actually go up there and buy pack-a-punched ammo for this gun every single round and come down here and do this every single round. Which is kind of what I plan on doing.
A fountain of pain!
Sometimes I get lucky and I kill all of them at once. It hasn't happened yet, but I've done this more than one time, so I've seen it happen a couple of times.
You dare touch me, minion? They will all rush
And I still have to change this gun over to Blast Furnace as well. I could keep it on Thunderwall, but Thunderwall just doesn't give you as many points as I want to get. So, well, I don't feel like it does. I mean, I feel like with the Blast Furnace, it's like got a bleed effect, but it's a burn that gives you points every so many seconds, you know? And I really like that about it.
your face affair.
See, look at that. 150, 50, only got one guy left. What? You can kind of gauge what difficulty zombies you're going against by how many stabs it takes to kill one. But stabbing is not a great idea after a certain point.
Gather round, children.
I only hit 2 zombies with that blast furnace right there. bed anyway. This is what I'm gonna be doing today.
Come to the doctor!
I don't even know how many I hit with that one. All but one. Well, right there was 8 stabs with the Bowie knife, so that's like, what, round 24, 36 or something? I don't know. But I still have way more than half of my ammo.
Oh my! A horde of zombies! You attack the doctor?
I'm not even using it. It's like, this is insane, isn't it? This is what I do on this. No wonder it is so easy to get to round 255, from what I've heard. I've never gotten anywhere near that, but I'm sure I could. With this, I would just get bored. I would get so absolutely bored of just doing this over and over again for that long.
No matter how many you send, I will prevail! assassinate. You were my patients. You attacked the doctor? Nine! There are too many of them! I play your games no more! Come to the doctor! Do not abandon the doctor! Oh, surrounded by undead. They never learn. Vengeance! They will all worship me!
What?